There we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Platform Disciple back again with another patch notes video. Um, Not much changed in this that I didn't cover in my previous video. My previous video talked about the upcoming changes, and now most of the changes are ones that I discussed. But let's begin where we are right now, which is the daily rewards changed again. So on day 1, you get 3 commons or greater. Day 2, 2 uncommons or greater. Day 3, a rare or greater. 4 is the IP boost. And then lastly, you get a guaranteed rare again and a pentapack, which I will discuss in just a sec. I'm going to go to the store. I already discussed it in my previous video, but I'm going to go over it again. In case you guys didn't see it or whatever. It's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, so we're already in the store. So there's always going to be 2 kinds of pentapacks, which are the standard booster packs from now on. They cost 3,000 IP and 150 LP, but they have, as the name implies, 5 cards, one of which will be a rare or greater. And you might be thinking, I already discussed this, but that sounds worse because you get less cards. But the thing is, rare density is higher, and rare density is what you care about because it means that the amount of your in-game money that goes into rare cards is increased. You're going to be getting more rares overall, and that's what matters as far as pack value goes. So you're more likely to be getting legendaries and epics or just the rares you want. And there are 2 packs now, and the reason for that is one of the frequent questions players would ask, if you're on the Reddit you see that a lot, is which pack should I buy? And now it's very straightforward because Oppression is the newest set. There will be one that's the newest set, and then there's the collection pack, which is all the other stuff. I'm not going to demonstrate that right now because what I want to spend my IP on is in Rift Run. There is now improved reward system, including for those of you who are in the very top of the leaderboard, you'll get special rewards. If you're number 1, you'll get the new blue bordered infinity border, but can't really show you that unless I pull a miracle here and get 36 wins or whatever. The other big change is, I guess I'll go to Exiles for this just to show you, is that cards that have discard effects now, if they discard an ability card that you were going to play, that ability card will not be played. And just to clarify, I think that for the most part wasn't a big part of the game, but one thing that was really annoying was with the denial cards. It seemed like if you denied an ability card, that would prevent your opponent from playing it if you had priority, but it didn't. And now it would, but all of the denial cards have been reworded so that they only discard at the end of the turn. And there's one other card that does that. I don't know if I have it. Is Demonic Presence. I do not have it, but anyways, that card causes each player to discard their hand and then draw a new hand. And the way it used to work is if your opponent had played an ability card, they would still get to play the ability card even after discarding it. And now they wouldn't, but the card has been once again reworded like the denial cards to happen at the end of the turn. So I think those are pretty minor changes. Maybe if you play a lot of Exiles, you might have been able to I don't know, play around that somehow, but moving on, we're starting a Rift Run. It costs 2,000 Infinity Points now to make up for the fact that you have just better rewards. And let's talk about my picks, because we're going straight from talking about the patch, which didn't have too much in it that I hadn't already discussed, into actual Rift Run gameplay. So right now I'm thinking about Drop Bear or Infected Purifier. Both of these are super good. what's nice about Infected Purifier is that he can die twice, and Drop Bear is just really big. So, it's a tough choice. We'll go with Drop Bear. So I'm not an expert though, so please, if I make choices that you don't agree with, you can bring them up, because once again, it might not actually be the optimal choice. I'm just going for a triple Warpath because that gives me access to some cards that I would never ever have access to in another deck because the purity restrictions. Not to mention, it happened that the Warpath card seems to just be like some of the better options there. So I can actually go for like a Beast Tribal deck if I get enough of it. Okay, I really like Hulking Sniper, just like all the time. He's low cost and has potential to kill something like Gift of the Passing. That is a card that I would not otherwise get access to. I think it's very good, but also these three are pretty much garbage. So that settles that. I can go for a ramp deck actually if I want. So the reason I'm picking one of many is just because he's a big-bodied guy, and big-bodied guys are good. Alright, Rikarl's amazing. Corrupted Force works very well with my deck, which is nice. I think I'm going to take Rikarl because he's more reliable. Breeding Grounds is good, potentially. I mean, I can actually pull it off, which is the big factor there. Okay, so I've heard arguments for Ancient Egg as like a must-pick card because it can give you some really stupid RNG, like give you a dragon. But for those of you who watched, I think it was my Holiday Rift run, Ancient Egg screwed me over. So we're taking Granthar because Granthar will not screw me over. Ancient Egg, last time I played, I sat on it for like 7 turns, and then it just gave me a piece of junk. So not a fan of that card anymore. Enraged Hulker, by the way, great card. This is a tougher choice, but I'm gonna go for the Caretaker because if I can flood the board, there's not really much you can do about it in Rift Run if you're on the receiving end. So what you'd ordinarily do about it in Constructed is you'd have like a board wipe of some kind. Particularly the Calamity would be a nightmare to play against. But that's very unlikely to happen in Rift Run. So I can afford to take these greedy cards that just produce tons and tons of dudes. I'll take another Rikarl. The odds of me running into 2 are pretty low. This is a tough choice. Force Against the Law is awesome, but I've got one in the command zone, so I don't think I need it. So I'm probably just gonna take Skrar because he's just like causes so many board flips where they're not expecting a giant guy to show up in either the assault or the defense zone. I'll take Fight. Don't have any removal yet. Nothing good there, so we're taking the Adaptive Hulker. These 3 are all about the same in terms of what I'm expecting them to do, which is they're just a body. I think I'm going to take Strike Zone Struck because he's the most aggressive. Another Hulking Sniper. If I get matched up against like an Overseer's deck, I'll just destroy them because I have so many Hulking Snipers. I mean, I'm saying this, I'm jinxing it right now. I'm probably going to get completely stomped by an Overseer's deck, or I won't see an Overseer's deck ever. I don't like any of these. I'm going to take... I guess I'll take Tusk Behemoth. I was thinking about taking the spell that makes 2 guys because I have, like, you know, the breeding grounds and stuff. Eucalyptus Tree is really good if you can pull it off. I'll take another one, actually. And Matriarch I like. Lets you put some of your injured guys back in the game, potentially. We're getting a lot of 4-drops, but I think Adaptive Hulker is just good, so how can I say no? Good compared to some things, I should say. There are certain cards I'd obviously prefer, but we're going full into this beast producing strategy. We have 3 of those little dudes, the matriarch. No, it's not matriarch. Mothers of some kind. And once again, I've gone over this before, but it'd be really nice if I could click on the guys that I've picked to see what they do instead of just seeing a tiny little image of them. I know what it does, but I'd like to know its name. I guess this is a no-brainer. And this is a bad one. I might take Cartographer because it'll get me Breeding Grounds. I think that's the best choice here, because these other ones are... I mean, Explorer does about the same thing, but Cartographer costs less resources and also functions as a character card afterwards, so... Guess I'll go for Kills by Leaping. And we could go deep. We could get super deep with this. Never forget the falling, but I'm pretty sure Shamba is just like way more foolproof. So we're gonna take that. And we'll start up a game, see what happens. Here we go. Alright, so good news is I have a target for the 1.5 million snipers I got. Bad news is I don't start with one in hand. I'm thinking about mulliganing just to get that, but oh. This is a problem causer. Secluded Constructor. I can fight it though. Ooh. Going deep into the ramp. I think, actually, it's a little early to fight it. I think I'm good for now. It's famous last words, but I think I'm good for now. I'm just gonna go for the... I'm gonna have, like, way more mana than him. See, I'm already up to 7. So I don't know exactly what he's gonna do about that. Like, think about this. Force Against the Law is gonna come out, like, before he even has, like, a board set up. Man, what a fiend. And the best thing is that because he's in Genesis and Flame Dawn, he doesn't have easy single target removal. He's got Exhaust, but that's not really removal, per se. I'm taking a serious beating, but there's not really anything I can do about it. We're actually gonna we'll overcharge the brown bear, because I don't see it being immediately relevant. I'll take a hit this turn for the greater good. Because my fear is that if I put this out, he's just going to snipe it down. Okay. Well, Force Against the Law is coming out. These guys go in the defense zone. I'm pretty sure Force Against the Law is going to kill a lot of guys. At a bare minimum, it's going to kill the scouting drone. It could get stumbled, it could get exhausted, but hoping that that doesn't happen. Okay, so Force Against Law, get in for easy damage, killing his guy. But I am getting murdered right now. So this is not according to plan. Did I enrage this already? I must have. Yeah, I guess. Do I want to not enrage it? So then I could play the Walrus. Yeah, I think I'm going to enrage it, but I'm not going to play the Caretaker because I'm not in a position where I'm going to be able to lock down one of my beasts to produce other beasts for a while. Because I'm in full risk of being slaughtered at this point. So good news is his board is almost gone now, so I think I can afford to put this out right now. Can I fight non-deployed characters? Nope. Was hoping that I'd be able to fight this. So that would be one less thing I'd have to worry about. Shamba, that's nice. But yeah, he has no answer to Force of the Law. Force against the law. Force of the law. Give this guy a police hat, and then we've got a Force of the Law. But yeah, this would take 3 turns for the Mark 1 Brimstone battle tank to shoot it down, and he's probably trying to think about killing me at this point, so yeah. There we go. Things are finally happening. And he's getting desperate because the Brimstone tank came out, you know, like, as a guy, which means I can fight it now with no repercussions. Force is coming out again. Ooh, that's awkward. I can't enrage him and, okay, so I guess we do this then. No, wait. Oh, he's gonna be dead. We have to order this differently. There. And then he fights. There we go. That's proper ordering, ladies and gentlemen. But I think I've secured my victory at this point, because Force is just gonna go ham. He's also running low on cards. He doesn't have a board state like mine, and my board state is going to get progressively more dangerous with Caretaker of the Young. Ooh. Oh! Did that just happen? I got wrecked. Oh my gosh. Oh. He had priority too, so I couldn't even stop it. I needed to kill the Secluded Constructor. But... ah, drat, dude. That's awkward. GG indeed. I won't say indeed, that's rude. Queue up for an next one. I think this will be my last game on this video because I don't want to force you guys to watch half an hour plus of me like, I don't know, just crapping myself in Rift Run. I think I'll keep this hand. Keeping it just because, like, having this guy on turn 2, it's just so good. I might pitch, the, whatchamacallit. Oh, actually I can, just do Brown Bear instead. This guy gets, oh, 13 health. It might actually be reasonable to put this out just because it'll, do more than 13 damage. Yeah. And do. Could play Shamba, don't think I want to. I think I'm just gonna do Drop Bear. Start slapping fools. And Enraged, Spontaneous Combustion, didn't kill any of my guys. Supremely good. I promise it will. He's gonna play Adaptive Ritualist. So I think it's time to... This is the way to counter Spontaneous Combustion, is you just load up on health, and then you pray. I'm pretty sure that Brings Life by passing is as good as dead, but the more guys I have out, the lower chance that things actually die. The 1 health targets are an exception because they're just statistically doomed. He, however, did not put it out. I don't get it, man. And we get to go deep with Breeding Grounds now. Look at the... I love how when you play a location card, it just literally changes the way the board looks. This is actually the first time I've seen Breeding Grounds, because I haven't drafted it before, and I've never used it in Constructed. But I actually really like the way that looks. Oh, we are getting destroyed right now. Actually, that could have gone substantially worse, all things considered. But what's going to happen is Spontaneous Combustion is going to take a giant dump on my face. So I think, like I said, we just pray here. Oh wait, he can't do it yet. I keep thinking that, because if I had Adaptive Ritualist and I had played Spontaneous Combustion, I would go immediately into trying to get that Spontaneous Combustion back into play and try to wipe out the board permanently. But that's not what he's done, so unless he's got another Spontaneous Combustion in hand, I'm in the clear. Pretty good. That dies. That's bad. That's really bad. It's really, really bad. We've got Force, though. And we already saw Force is pretty good. Force is really good, actually. So we're actually going to do this. And Brown Bear is just going to get dumpstered, but you gotta make sacrifices. It's really unfortunate that I pulled my guys back, because I could have traded with a couple of these things. I might be in big trouble for that. Okay. So he's having none of this weak stuff. He's going straight for the kill. I think we're... yeah, I gotta get Ricarl out. If I'm gonna make a comeback, it's gonna be Ricarl helping me not die. The other option would be Pit Brawler, which... Pit Brawler would kill two things. Ricarl has a chance to just screw him over entirely, so I think it's better to have Ricarl out there. We're gonna hope that he's dumb and leaves them in this order. Odds are very low, but you gotta make an effort. You gotta try to take advantage of people who are making mistakes. Otherwise, if they make a mistake, you don't punish them for it. Oh, that's the worst. It's over. I don't know if I can come back from that. So I've got fight, though. I've got my own fight. So this guy can fight that, which massively changes how much I need to worry about his things. First of all, this is going to die just out of not being able to be alive anymore, is I guess how you'd put it. We're going to do this, and then we are going to have it fight. I've already gone over that, but ordering things is so important. It would be good to get Shamba out, but I kind of want to just be mana or resource efficient right now. Oh, also, we're gonna do this. This is controversial, but this is the like, we're getting stomped. These things are going to soak a little damage if things go to just the absolute like worst case scenario. I'm in pretty bad shape, but there's still a chance. At a bare minimum, I guess he could just straight up disconnect. Did I do my math wrong? Did I? How did that not die? How did that not die? Oh, fight is... Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I was thinking of Splat. Splat's the one that does double damage. I'm gonna lose for that. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, I guess, we're not gonna get any rewards if we don't lose, so... That's one way to think about it. We're gonna put this away and nope, nothing. All right, so I lose 2 in a row. That's pretty bad. It's one of my, I mean, given that my average is around 6, losing 2 right off the bat is probably an indicator that this is going to be a very bad run. But it is because I played poorly, which is really the worst feeling. Because then I know it's entirely my fault that I lost. There's no excuse. But, that's just the way the game is. Sometimes you make mistakes and you lose. And we will save the remaining attempts in this run for a future date. I mean, I don't really like showing you guys bad runs because I think they're less interesting. But I think I have a commitment to finish this one up. And because we're here, I think we're gonna purchase 2 of these just to see what they look like, you know? In case you guys haven't gotten your own packs at this point. Image is loading, there we go. And we'll see what we get. Maybe we'll get something good, who knows? Something golden. Might be a golden rare, I guess. And... did they change the symbols? I thought that meant that the card was golden. I mean, not that I'm complaining that I got a legend, but I'm surprised. Vasir's pretty awesome. I've got 2 of him now, which is a little awkward. But rare density, folks. At a bare minimum, trading value is increased. There's an epic. But yeah, you see how I'm getting cards from like totally different sets. Kidnap from Demons is from Oppression. Infestation there. Order. And there's the Infinity Wars 2013 core set. And Subjugated Dragon. That's a popular one for Reanimator decks. Reanimators when you bring guys back from your graveyard. Because this guy is, he's a bomb, man. He's a real bomb. Okay, so it's been a lot of fun. I got wrecked today, but that happens. I will see you guys next time, hopefully performing a little better. Alright, peace out.